Hello and welcome to Bespoke Unit. My name is Paul Anthony. In today's video we're going to be reviewing the La Aurora 1903 Emerald Edition. As always, I'll be using the Bespoke Unit cigar formula, which is a quantifiable and transparent review matrix. If you don't have time, there'll be a link in the description below where you can go to Bespoke Unit to check it out. So without further ado, let's jump straight into this review. So for this review, we're going to be reviewing the Perfecto shape, which is 5 inches long by 54-inch ring gauge. This cigar features an Ecuadorian sun-grown Sumatran wrapper with Dominican binder and filler that were both barrel-aged as well, and the cigar was rolled in the Dominican by La Aurora. The recommended retail price for these cigars is $21, and they come in a box of 8, so it's $168 for them as well. If we go into some of the pre-light considerations for the cigar itself, we can see a nice brown hue here. The roll is very consistent along the Perfecto shape, a nice spring, nothing too hard. I've also smoked 5 of these before this review, all with excellent construction and burn as well. The sheen is medium, and there are a few protruding veins. When it comes to pre-light considerations such as the dry draw, as well as the smell of the cigar, I'm getting some hay, some sweet notes, a little bit of barnyard, as well as on the dry draw, a little bit of earth as well. Now, what's left to do is going to be to light this. Okay, so we're a couple of minutes into this smoke now, and I thought I'd give you my initial thoughts and feelings on the cigar itself. It definitely feels like a medium body smoke to me, maybe airing a little bit on the fuller side. Body's quite medium, doesn't have a tremendous amount of smoke output. However, the flavor is very rich and deep. I get a lot of earthy notes, some oaky notes, as well as a touch of like a cinnamon sweetness spice to it as well. And on the retrohale, at the moment, it's just quite an earthy flavor. So with that, I'll see you in a little while, and I can comment on how it goes into the second third. So as we're between the first and second third, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to take a closer look at the box presentation as well as the cigar brand. The box comes in an 8 count, as I mentioned in the introduction. It features extremely nice graphics on the box and throughout, as well as embossing on the wood. When we go into the box itself, you're going to be presented with these 8 very nice tubos. You've got the La Aurora lion embossed there, and you can see that these are quite substantial, holding in that 5 by 54 inch Perfecto shape as well. When we look inside the box, you're also going to be presented with this nice little bit of information from La Aurora, which gives it kind of that premium feel. So we can see the product name is Emerald, the lot number, cigar aging in the cedar room. So this was in June of 19 when the cigars were packaged, the release date, and then the final approval by the manufacturer itself. When we look at the cigar, we can see the very nice Perfecto shape, as well as the band on the cigar. Once taken off, this has a very nice embossing on it, which again adds to the premium feel of the cigar with this quality tobacco that La Aurora are using for this Emerald blend. So we're just about to hit the band here as we're into the second third. The flavor profile has stayed relatively consistent, however, has developed, so there is a nice story evolving here. As you can see, the ash backbone is very strong and consistent. The burn line has evened up very nicely. What I have noticed is there's a nice oily leather mouthfeel that's creating quite a nice harmony with the blend itself, which is something to note that I didn't really feel within the first third. I'm still getting that oakiness, but although it's accompanied now with a touch more sweetness as well. On the retrohale, it's kind of more oaky now as opposed to being more earthy than it was in the first third. So now we're into the final third of the cigar. It stayed in that medium to medium plus strength level with about the same medium body. What has developed really nice is a kind of raisin sweetness, kind of kind of little bit tart sweetness, which I've really enjoyed that development. There's still that nice earthy, oaky, slight spice profile in there as well. And I've very much indeed the mouthfeel, kind of that oily taste within the mouth itself. So overall, a very enjoyable smoke. So I just wanted to take a quick second just to talk about the construction of the cigar. As I said in the review, I've smoked a fair few of these now, and I've been very impressed with the overall construction. The Perfecto is a very difficult shape to roll and can have varying burn. The burn line is a little bit wavy, as you can see here. However, it's always managed to even itself out. So overall, very impressed with the construction of this relatively difficult shape. So as I continue to smoke this cigar, I thought it would be a good opportunity to talk about the occasion and some of the pairings that may go well with it. As it is a more premium cigar, I'd say I would definitely reserve it for more of an occasional smoke, maybe for a wedding, just because of the fantastic presentation. It'd be great to open this box and offer some of your guests the tubos so they don't necessarily have to smoke it right away, but it's still protected in the tube. Or if you're having, say, a fancy dinner and going to retire to a cigar lounge, this would also be a fantastic option for the cigar. As the cigar produces a lot of earthy, oaky notes with a touch of spice and a little bit of sweetness, and also as I smoke it, I am getting a little bit of a dry mouth. Maybe something that's a bit salty, a bit briny would be a good pairing for this. So maybe some salted peanuts or some potato chips. Again, which isn't that formal, which maybe would line up more with the cigar, or alternatively a seafood dinner might be a great pairing for this. As for drinks, because of the earthiness, again, I would probably go for something a little bit sweeter. So I'm more of a rum drinker, so I'd probably go for something from the Dominican Republic, as it is a Dominican cigar, such as a Brugal Leyenda, or if you can't get hold of that, maybe something from Nicaragua, such as a Flor de Caña 12 or 18. If you're looking more into a wine or a champagne suggestion, I would say that something on the sweeter side would be good for champagne. And on the wine side, maybe something quite smooth to even complement the earthiness might be something like a Californian Pinot Noir. So I just wanted to conclude this cigar review with some high-level thoughts on it. Overall, it's going to give you a medium to full profile. It's going to have an earthiness and a slight undertone of spice that develops into a sweetness towards the end of the cigar. One of my favorite things about this cigar is the overall mouthfeel and harmony on the palate. It also is a great cigar that's going to be in the kind of premium range, so it will be good to give out as gift in the aforementioned example of a wedding, for example. The Perfecto shape isn't typically a go-to vitola for myself, as I usually prefer Parejo cigars. However, the construction, even burn, and overall life cycle of the cigar has really won me over. It does, however, come in two additional vitolas, the Robusto and the Toro, so I'll definitely be checking those out in the future, and we'll probably make this something that sits in my humidor ongoing. I hope you liked this video. If you did so, please like the video and subscribe to the Bespoke Unit channel. Also check out the description below for lots more links about cigars, as well as check out bespokeunit.com for lots more men's lifestyle topics. With all of that being said, my name's Paul Anthony, and I'll see you on the next one.